Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for tonight's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards by Kyle Gray. Angels, Ancestors, Guides, Beings of Light, Ascended Masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages that are going to enable us to reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, and our highest version of self already. Spirit having a lot to say. Let's take a moment to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio, which is roughly right there. Should you feel called to explore the energy that you find in a collective read, such as one of these, or if you'd simply like to go ahead and explore the energy that's very specific and unique to your own set of circumstances, you can go ahead and click on the link that's right there in my bio. It takes you over to my link tree, where you can access a list of tarot services that are offered, as well as methods of payment. So once you click on the method or the tarot service that you would prefer, and send in that order, then we can explore those energies together. Also, the link in my bio has another button. This one says Instagram, and when you click on it, you'll either be given the choice to continue to Instagram, or you can head to YouTube. If you're on either one of those platforms, if you're enjoying the content, and if you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate any interactions there, likes, follows, shares. It does help to establish my footprint on those platforms as well. And should anything ever happen to TikTok, as the saying goes, we will always have Paris. So let's turn our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where we hope these messages find you well. I think I forgot that part of the intro. So let's pick up where we left off. These are the messages that Spirit feels are important for us to know about for today. So the first one, very interesting. Hermit. Retreat and recharge. How many of us have been in this kind of like hermit energy, where we can't people today, so we're just like deciding to chill at home, kind of away from everyone, just want to retreat and maintain our peace, especially over the last couple of days. Shaolin Master. Be grateful in movement and action. Be graceful. I'm sorry. Be graceful. I said, like, that doesn't quite sound right. Be graceful, right? So I feel like it's move with intention, purpose, and form, right? Let's always remember to bring our best. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. I feel like many of us in this collective, believe it or not, are fighters, right? Some of us, at least for our own sake, some of us have been through a lot, and we have that fighting spirit, that spirit of endurance, that spirit that says, I'm not going to give up, and especially not on myself, right? Sage. Be devoted and committed, not giving up. Very interesting. Peacocks may be significant. I just caught that he's got a peacock feather. Grasshoppers may also be significant. The grasshopper form for the Shaolin Master. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Foxes may be significant. Guardian Angels. Feathers may be significant, because we have 1, 2, 3 cards that have feathers so far. 4 cards that have feathers so far. Great Teacher. Learn from Spirit. Did I even show you? I'm sorry. Did I even show you that? Guardian Angel. You are not alone. Great Teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Giving very much Christ-like or Christ consciousness vibes. Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Mountains. Stand your ground. That, but also, mountains can also be a sign of challenge or obstacles. But it can also be, are you walking towards the mountain? Is the mountain in front of you? Is it an obstacle? Or are you coming down on the other side of the mountain? Is this accomplishment? Is this success? Right? White Witch. Be the light. Owls may be significant, right? Interesting, the last card. Shed old skin, snake. But snake can also be cunningness. It can be treachery and deception. But it's also shedding the old self. It is part of the symbol of, I guess, Scorpio, as I'm thinking about it, right? Death and rebirth. The phoenix. Like the old is dying off, and from its ashes arises the phoenix. Anew, right? The energy at the bottom of the deck is the drum. Dream and journey. It's also marching to one's own rhythm. What is the beating of your heart calling you to do? It's very much kind of like a Native American vibe. It feels very, I feel kind of really connected with my Native American ancestry with that. What does the drum of your heart or the rhythm of your heart say about where you're supposed to travel or what you're supposed to do? What's your purpose in this life? Are you marching to the beat of the rhythm of your drum, right? Of your purpose. Well, let's now explore via the tarot. Let's take our journey using today's tarot. This is going to be the Light Seers deck. May we be enlightened. May we see what they see, or what we're supposed to see with our intuition, right? Let us begin that journey. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we shuffle the cards so that way we can get our message, right? Didn't really take so well this last time. I don't know what was going on with the cards on that one. A bit of difficulty. Maybe operator error. I don't know. It happens. It happens. Now this is very interesting in the splits. I have the Emperor and I have the Ace of Cups. Aha! Divine Masculine up in their feels right about now. The World card. Achievement, success, attainment. Not another love reading. Nick of Time Tarot. Are we known for anything else these days? Should just wear a shirt that says, I'm Cupid's bee. Alright, let us see what we got. I think a few more cards here. That looks like it'll do it. And let us see what our message is for today. Our starting energy. Page of Swords. Okay, so Page of Swords energy. Pages are communicator cards, right? So they convey messages. They are also, sometimes they can be children in the deck, or it's immature energy. It is the rawest form of this energy, which is communication and or thought. So to me, when I think of the raw form of communication or thought, it's like brainstorming. Someone is trying to figure something out and they are just blurting out whatever comes to mind, right? No filter. They're just like trying to get ideas, right? It can also be about research. It's about consuming information, right? It is, you can be spying or studying someone or something, or you could be spying on them, right? It's about analysis. It's about collecting information. It's really about using your head and your thought process. But Page of Swords, it can also be about communicating truth, because the swords represent communication, but it's also truth and or clarity, right? So it's about getting clear about something or communicating clarity to someone. Ooh. Two of Pentacles. It's about, this card is about restoring balance. It's about harmony. It's about peace. Okay? It can be about prioritizing. If someone has had to juggle someone or something in the past, it's about, catching that which is most important and letting those other things that are less important fall to the ground. right? Let the chips fall where they may. I feel like somebody with the first three cards, kind of going back and looking a little bit, I feel like somebody is looking back at the choices that they made, the Seven of Cups, and is kind of like weighing their options, or is trying to see both sides of something, right? Trying to do a review of that. But also is kind of daydreaming about how they can have this Sun card. Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like somebody's really studying a situation, okay? And they're really like doing this deep-seated analysis. They're going over each choice that they could make, and they're trying to figure out which would be their happiest option. Again, this is heavy weighing options here. You know, trying to balance the scales. On one hand, I have this option. On the other hand, I can do this, which weighs more, or which is of higher worth to me. And Knight of Swords. So, whereas the page cards are communicators, the knights are about movement. Now we have thought and or communication on the move. Whereas before, someone may have been considering, you know, thinking about and communicating, right? Or trying to figure out how to communicate. Now this is communication in action. So I feel like there is communication, there is thought, there is action coming your way. Someone is putting action behind the thought. And it looks like this is coming to a Queen of Swords energy. And I feel like with the way that the cards are positioned, number one, it's coming in quick because the little guy is taking off, but he's about to reach his motorcycle, and there's also the bird behind him. And then there's also the arrow and the bow and arrow on his back. So I feel like this Knight of Swords is highly focused, but also running quick and is about to really speed forward. Also, like I said, the Queen of Swords has her back towards this Knight of Swords energy. So I feel like this is about to catch this Queen of Swords off guard. Also catching her off guard, you know, she is in this Queen of Swords energy. I feel like she, and keep in mind I say she, this is energy, not gender. I feel like this Queen of Swords energy, feminine, air sign, could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or a feminine energy that just has to be very protective and in defensive mode right now. So being caught off guard, she may be a bit skeptical, wary, like, hold up, who are you? What? Back up, buddy. You know, like, so I feel like this is kind of like the energy that they're going to catch this Queen of Swords in. Nine of Swords. There's a bit of anxiousness and worry here. But also in that pose with the Queen of Swords, she's very much in this energy of, you know, of thinking. You can even see her posture, right? Her head to the clouds. And so she's very much thinking about something. What's very interesting, and I don't really think I've ever noticed this before, but if you look at the bottom of like her throne, as it were, which looks like a cushioned chair, there is this little bowl. It looks like a bowl of water behind a cage. So I feel like that is a representation of her emotions, which are kind of locked in, and there's a boundary or a wall up around her emotions, her heart. And I feel like she has good cause to be protective of that heart. Page of Cups. But I do feel like someone is about to offer her a cup of love. Again, the page cards are communicator cards, but this particular card, okay, it's a cup of love. It's a small cup of love, but one of the images here is the little pig that's flying. So this is very much surprise energy. It's like the when pigs fly, you know? So I feel like this is very much, there's a lot of water behind this page, an ocean of love. But I feel like this queen is only going to get a small representation of it, a small taste. I feel like the energy that is coming forward is looking to just test the waters, as it were. to see if there's a possibility of the Three of Pentacles, of collaboration, of working together. The Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is someone's had a change in perspective. They've decided to look at things differently. I feel like that they've also come to accept what this connection is, or maybe parts of themselves that did not allow them to accept this connection before. I feel like their stance on this connection has changed. King of Wands, somebody's found their courage. The Lion in the background. This is very much fire and Leo energy, right? Boldness, confidence. This guy is ready to make some moves now. I feel like this is more the healthy form of the King of Wands. The toxic form would be like F-boy energy or someone who's just a player. But this really shows that, you know, this is a bit of maturity here. It's like this guy knows what he wants and now is willing to go after it. I feel like there's a lot hidden here. This is the Moon. You know, these are all the emotions beneath the surface. And there is this beautiful mermaid here, right? I say mermaid, but perhaps just a beautiful maiden. So it's like someone was captivated by beauty or by someone's elegance or grace. But I feel like this was never brought to the surface. This was never allowed to be expressed. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like whoever has these feelings for this divine masculine, for this divine feminine, they see her as very loving and nurturing. Wife material. Someone that checks off all their boxes. Someone that they can have it all with. And as I say that, the Ten of Cups. Someone that represents their total emotional fulfillment. Queen of Cups. I feel like this masculine has really come to terms with the fact that he actually loves this feminine energy. And King of Cups coming out by her side. He sees a relationship with her. He sees that she gets him on a level that no one else can. And keep in mind, when I say she, this is energy, not gender. You can be a different gender than the energy you embody. Two of Wands. This divine masculine sees a future. And now there's a question. The question is the Fool. Asking himself, am I ready to take this leap of faith? And will she take this leap of faith with me? Page of Pentacles. Here I come. I come to offer her something. I come to offer her stability and a commitment. Knight of Wands. I'm ready to bring passion into this relationship. I'm ready to show up. I finally have courage and inner strength. I recognize her as my divine counterpart, the Lovers. There is a bow and arrow on the feminine, Sagittarius energy here. There's something about her that's bold and confident and wild. I'm hearing Taming of the Shrew. You know, if you've ever seen that, like, the play or something like that. So this is a bit of, like, wild energy of perhaps learning how to tame, in a way, a divine feminine that's very fiery. But it's not like breaking them. But it's more of like, I don't know, it's the things that we do for love. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the seeds for this romance have been planted a long time ago. The Lovers also indicate a choice. And I feel like the masculine energy is now ready to invest. Six of Cups. This is someone from his past. Someone that there is a great deal of familiarity with. Perhaps past life energy. This connection, I feel, spans multiple lifetimes. And it's magical on every level. But it is a connection that has been heavily manifested. But not only that, I feel like it goes even beyond that. I feel like the authority for the creation of this relationship has, you know, it has like either biblical or divine formation, divine energy behind it. Of course, we're all part of the divine, but I feel like this was heavily ordained by the divine. And I feel like this is how the couple, both parties now are starting to see this connection as magical, because it is. Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is the energy of deception, or somebody is carefully planning something. I feel like carefully planning because, the swords are all about thought. This guy's trying to sneak up on somebody. It looks like the bird's not having it, though. The bird is about to, telegraph his move in a way. But I feel like he's still going to try to sneak up very stealthily here. Okay? Again, feathers may be important. We are seeing feathers here. I feel like what that is, the feathers and the birds are like your angels and guides telling you that this is coming, so it doesn't completely catch you off guard or by surprise. Temperance. I feel like this is a long time coming. The alchemy here, again, a reference to the angels, but the alchemy here, this is dark and light energy being blended together. This is truly yin and yang energy. It comes right underneath the Two of Wands. So there's definitely this duality, a dichotomy of energies here. So definitely this, this merging, this blending, this alchemy going on behind the scenes. Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands is about fast moving energy. This is manifestations and or communication coming in quick. The Hierophant. I feel like it's guided by the divine, but I also feel like the masculine energy is in a period of spiritual awakening. And I feel like his ascension is happening quick. And I got chills as I said that. So that's how I know that, yes, chills again. The masculine energy is about to go through a spiritual awakening, and he is going to ascend like that. All of the work that the divine feminine has been doing has taken a long time to get here, but the divine masculine is going to match her freak quick. If you know, you know. King of Pentacles energy. I feel like this rapid ascension is going to create stability in this divine masculine. It's going to stabilize his emotions. It's going to stabilize his physical reality. So his finances and or his business. Because it was meant to. Because this is incentive. This is the spirit realm telling the divine masculine, buddy, this is what you were supposed to be doing all this time. We've been waiting to give you your blessings. Thank God you finally decided to step into your power. Step into your power. The Emperor card coming out right after that. As soon as the divine masculine decides to reach for stability, to stand in his power, he levels up like that. Finally, putting to rest this Three of Swords energy, this heartache, this pain, this hurt that has plagued him. So now, this divine masculine is ready. Nine of Cups, ready for his wish fulfillment. An Ace of Swords. Now he knows who makes him happy. He knows what his purpose is in life. And I feel like he's not letting anything stop him, because the Ace of Swords is cutting through all of the bullshit. It's cutting through the heartache, the pain, things that do not belong in his life. Nothing is going to stop this divine masculine from coming forward with this connection. Nothing. In fact, the last card that I have for the set is the Five of Wands, and that Ace of Swords is saying, no challenge is going to stop me from receiving that which is mine. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is healing, okay? It represents separation. It represents healing. But I also feel like that period of separation with the Ace of Swords is coming to an end. And the Four of Swords also represents the future. The future is now. So, may your manifestations burn bigger and brighter than you can possibly ask or imagine. May they come in much sooner than you expect, sending you all as much peace, love, and light as your soul can contain. Until next time, thank you for being with me on this journey.